The date is February 16th, 2020. Two players sat down to play their winner's quarterfinal set at a local monthly in the small town of Milton, Ontario. Zyro, the favorite to win the tournament and one of the best players in Ontario, is a well-known Pokemon trainer main who has multiple set wins on the top 5 players in the region. And Victory Tobias, a 15-year-old local legend known for their patient and read-heavy snake play. Only going to one out-of-region event and placing just outside of top 48, it was looking to be a one-sided stomp. This is the story of how a 15-year-old Smash player beat one of the best players in Canada. Shortly after the match starting, and a few neutral interactions, Zyro finds a fair with Ivysaur and converts it into a Nair. He waits out Tobias' air dodge to punish further. Zyro tries to close out an early stock with Uppy, but Tobias dodges it and trades with Ivysaur's fair on the way down. This massive 80% punish right off the bat further solidifies the commentators' and attendees' perspective of how this match will go. After some more chip damage from both Snake and Ivysaur, Tobias gets Zyro onto the ledge. Zyro switches to Charizard, wanting to close out the stock and survive a bit longer. Zyro trades with Snake's Bear and tries to air dodge to the ledge, but he doesn't grab it. He used all of his jumps trying to get back to center stage before the fair, and SDs his first stock. Tobias, taking full advantage of max rage and knowledge of the matchup, tacks on a very quick 57% on Squirtle. Zyro gets back on stage and gets a back throw, but not before taking an up smash hit to reach 75%. After a few more interactions, Zyro switches to Ivysaur in fear of dying earlier than he has to and giving Tobias a full stock advantage. Zyro gets some percent with a well-calculated punish, reacting well to Tobias' air dodge from ledge, but fails to punish the second retreating air dodge. Tobias catches Zyro's unsafe aerial and punishes with an up tilt, killing out a modest 108%. Last stock for Zyro in Game 1. Zyro stays as Charizard to hopefully close out a stock without taking too much percent, but he doesn't. Closes out Tobias' second stock, but takes 83% in the process. Zyro switches to Squirtle to try and get some early combos in percent, but Tobias reads the aggressive approach and counters with an up tilt. But it doesn't kill. Zyro at 113%, Tobias at a clean stock. On his last legs, Zyro claws back from the jaws of defeat and brings it to a last hit situation. Tobias reads the defensive landing from Zyro and gets a grab. A down throw into up tilt closes out Game 1. Whispers from the other players, some still skeptical, saying Zyro SD'd and still almost won, some saying it was a fluke.
3, 2, 1, go!
Game 2 begins on Kalos. Right off the bat, Zyro's stage counterpick works perfectly with the 53% punish off of an up throw, utilizing both the flat stage and the platform. He then switches to Ivysaur to pile on another 38% before taking his first hit. Zyro finds the kill with an F smash after Tobias whiffs a landing Nair, taking only 11%. Tobias gets some good hits in on Zyro, but Zyro's crazy punish game as Ivysaur, paired with the stage choice, and Tobias' second stock doesn't last very long, dying at 105% off of an up air. It's now 3 stocks to 1. Zyro holds center stage, making sure Tobias never has a chance to get in. He punishes Snake's poor movement, leading to a devastating 3 stock on Zyro's counterpick. A crowd starts to form around the setup, players eager to watch the final match between David and Goliath. Some wanting to watch their hometown hero make the upset, and some wanting to see a repeat of Game 2. Game 3. Tobias counterpicks to one of Snake's best stages, Pokemon Stadium 2. The large main stage provides Snake with great zoning and punish opportunities. Both players get back-to-back combos on each other, evening up into the mid to high percents. A C4 that Tobias had set onto the right side of the stage in between hits ends up taking the first stock in Game 3. Zyro stays as Charizard in a similar situation to Game 1, only for the exact same thing to happen. Zyro takes a ton of percent before closing out Tobias' first stock with a back throw. Tobias lands an up tilt at 83%, but because of the higher ceiling on PS2, it doesn't kill. Tobias lands a forward tilt at 124% at ledge, but it also doesn't kill. Zyro manages to make his stock last up to 180%, where a whiffed F smash into down throw up tilt from Tobias makes it last stock for Zyro. Zyro sends Tobias off stage with the forward throw. Tobias recovers very low, not giving a chance for Zyro to spike Snake's recovery again. Zyro goes for a back air, but Tobias manages to tech the hit and survive one more edge guard before being thrown off stage again and spiked into the blast zone. It's now last game, last stock. Zyro gets a grab but misses the follow-up punish, only getting a small 17%. He manages to find another grab and gets a much better 35% off of it. Tobias, relying on chip damage, brings Zyro up to 53%, but Zyro wants this win. He runs to the side of the stage and starts spamming Razor Leaf, pushing his percent lead as much as he can. Zyro takes some grenade hits and Tobias evens up the percents. Zyro switches to Charizard to try and close out the final game. Because of Charizard's big hurtbox size, he gets hit by a C4 on the side platform and gets blasted into the air, but he doesn't die. Tobias starts to set up smash ledge traps and Zyro punishes with a get up attack, but he mistimes it and gets hit by the up smash, but he lives on by a few pixels. Back on the ledge, Zyro learns from his mistake and does a neutral get up. He also assumes Tobias would use a few more up smashes, so he rolls behind to get a punish, but Tobias repositions to cover it and hits the final up smash to close out the set 2-1. The local Milton players celebrate with their young prodigy, yelling in excitement as Tobias makes it into top 8 winner's side.
and the Milton FGC players popping off over Zyro. I believe he's the 6th or 8th ranked.
And that is how a 15-year-old beat one of the best players in Canada. Thanks for watching.
He's one of the top players of Southern Ontario. And Zyro getting up. Didn't look too pleased about that up smash killing. Nope. But that was the game. And Victor Tobias, one of the young bloods from Milton FGC.